Here we go, Martinez and Nolf, a couple of redshirt sophomore and a redshirt freshman. California native Martinez, Pennsylvania native Nolf. Martinez was 54-0 in his career before January 23rd. That's when Nolf brought him down, pinned him in the second. Then the favorite returned to the Big Ten championship in double overtime. Imar trailed 3-2 after a takedown in the match was negated, but he was able to close it out and get the win. Nolf was 28-0 on the season before the Big Ten final when Martinez brought him down. So these are two of the most explosive, offensive-minded wrestlers in the country. Martinez, 22 bonus point wins in 31 matches this year. Nolf leads the country with 31 bonus point victories. He's third in the nation with 15 falls. Mike McCormick, the excellent official, officiates this match. And early we saw Martinez trying to get that underhook in. Now Martinez trying to belly down on Nolf. This is dangerous. Nolf is one of the few guys you get the sense that can scramble around and roll through against Martinez. Martinez said he matured the second time around when these two faced off.
Well, he definitely did. Martinez said that he had learned, he had to respect Nolf a lot more. He went out there that first matchup going 150% out there, kind of wore himself down. So he said, now I don't have to go 150%. I can control the pace, I can slow it down, wrestle smart.
Fingers, guys, fingers, fingers, fingers.
And you saw Martinez trying to swipe, trying to get that underhook to him early on in this match.
Well, that's what Martinez needs to do, and he needs to go back to the future. What I mean by that, he's been off this year. He's just been off. He's not the same as he was last year. He's got such a high bar and a high ceiling, and so it says a lot about him being here with a little bit of being off, and he's only got one loss to this guy. As far as Nolf is concerned, he's got a system. He's got to take calculated risks, a lot of motion fakes, and right there, look at that. Didn't go the underhook, went to the legs. Martinez is the real package.
Again, Nolf's so good. Rolling through when he's being taken down, when he is being ridden, he's able to get away. He's one of the better wrestlers that Martinez has faced in that regard. He gets the escape point here.
This is not where Nolf wants to be. He wants to avoid the underhook because it's, you know, that's Martinez lives for it. Right there, look at single leg, head to the outside, and pressure in with that shoulder. Hands down, 2 points.
Fingers. Center, center, center.
This is the match that Isaiah Martinez believed he would see in the NCAA championship. He believed he would be in the finals against Nolf. When the seeding came out, Nolf was the 3 seed. Thomas Gant out of North Carolina State was the 2 seed, but they were still on opposite sides of the bracket. Martinez believed that this was going to be what we were going to see on March the 19th in the finals, and that certainly ends up being the case.
What Nolf needs to do here, he needs to do a better job of just doing some quick setups. He's getting in those tie positions, kind of waiting too long. That's allowing Martinez to get that left side underhook. So when he's engaging there, he's going to do quick snap, quick goes, gets him on a shot faster.
You're exactly right. Snaps, motion, fakes, and he's got to do it harder, faster.
There's a 2-point takedown for Nolf. He rolls through against Martinez, trying to put him on his back. Martinez trying to initiate a scramble situation, but Nolf is able to get to the ride position, trying to roll through again into a position to escape right at the end of the first period. Man, what a first period. This is what we were hoping to see in round 3 between these two.
So we have an action there, nice slide by Nolf. Looked like he's doing a great job riding, keeping his hips anchored down, but Martinez just relentless with those escapes, with those roll-throughs. Finally was able to get that escape, huge at the end of the period there.
All right, guys, here we go. Good start for me, okay? Gotta have a pause.
Martinez choice, he'll go on the bottom here in the second.
You understand? Go, top, set. 1001.
Cut him loose here. Nolf will wrestle on his feet against Imar.
Center, center, center.
Again, Nolf was part of that Cale Sanderson plan as well, the red shirt last year as a true freshman, trying to be a part of the lineup this year. He's been a major part of the lineup, a breakout year. I don't know if people expected this from Jason Nolf, to be a finalist, to be this good, to beat Isaiah Martinez in their first meeting this season, but he has busted through.
Martinez has used his underhook. He's used a single leg, and that was a great low ankle shot by Martinez, but they got a stalemate call.
That was a beautiful shot there. You see Martinez, he was in that waterfall position. He didn't really make any attempts to try to finish off there. Looks like he was just respecting Nolf, that scramble situation. Didn't want to give up there.
Dangerous for Martinez there. He was trying to get in on the body, and then he ends up really getting to his back. A stall call against Isaiah Martinez. So a warning against Aymar with a 4-3 lead and a minute to go in the second. But this has been 4 outstanding minutes so far between two guys who can be explosive, to say the least.
Martinez just needs to keep Nolf off his legs, and he is in on the legs for the 3rd time on Nolf.
He's made a nice adjustment in this match, Anthony. We talked about the underhook. It's clearly his strength, but he's done different things to try to pick up points.
Oh, absolutely. He's changing it up. He's kind of keeping Nolf guessing here. Again, he's on a nice shot here, waterfall position. He's taking it slow here. He's being very careful. Nolf can scramble pretty well, so he knows that. He's aware of it. He's not going to take any big risks that he doesn't need to do right now.
Perry is in the corner, and he's not pleased with what Nolf is doing with his feet right now, as he's on the ground with Isaiah Martinez.
Well, I think he thinks it should be a stalemate, and that's the call.
Yeah, Mark Perry just is looking at Mike McCormick, and he's pointing towards his head. I don't think he liked that Nolf was grinding on the head with his foot of Martinez. Nolf's foot to the head of Martinez, and finally they do get that stalemate, Tim, as we close out this second period. Aymar has been trying to get in on the offense. He's only been able to finish, though, one time cleanly. You have to finish clean against Nolf because of how good he is as a scrambler.
Absolutely. He's that lengthy body. He can roll around quite a bit. He's dangerous in that position. But so far, Martinez has wrestled smart. He's gotten in on some drives. He's not taking those risks to try to finish him because he feels like it's not unnecessary. He could put him in those scramble situations.
We just picked up where we left off in the Big Ten finals.
That's right.
But we have takedowns, reversals. We have a lot more scoring than we did, because I thought that was the best no takedown match I've ever seen, where they went to overtime and it was a right in time victory for Martinez.
So as Nolf did to Martinez in the second, he does to Nolf in the third. He cuts him loose. We're tied at 4. And an attempt in on a shot with sprawl and good defense by Nolf to get away.
Center. Center.
Remember, Martinez does have a stall warning against him in this match. That could play a factor in these final 75 seconds.
Martinez got to be very careful here. His back is to the out of bounds line. He's got to circle in, keep in those tire positions, but keep his back to the center. That'll help with those stall calls and prevent him from getting called against him.
The riding time's not a factor just yet. This has been a great technical match between two guys who want to get in on the offense. Final minute. Try that underhook. Again, he tried the underhook. Nolf has defended it for the most part very well throughout the first 6 minutes of this match. Something big, you just get the sense, could really happen in these final seconds. I think the Penn State fans want a stall call against Martinez, but he's moving towards the center of the mat. Final 30. They'll try the fireman's carry that time. Nolf defended it well.
He comes out with the underhook.
Can he get something going in these final 15? Tied at 4. Trying to get it on the offense. He's got the two. He got the takedown. Inside of 10 to go. He cuts him loose. It's a 1-point lead. Final seconds ticking away. Round 3 goes to Aymar. Back-to-back titles for Isaiah Martinez. Let's go to Quinn.
Isaiah, I saw you peek at the clock before that final takedown. What was going on in your mind when you looked over, and how many seconds did you see?
16 seconds with the last takedown. Hustle, 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 and you'll get it.
Afterwards, you point to your heart. What does that mean?
Courage, heart, desire, will. I mean, it's just something I base my style on, and that people know is uncomfortable.
How have you been able to deal with loss this year and continue to perform at a high level?
I have an amazing coaching staff, family, friends. they love and support me, and I'd be nowhere without them. You know, I'm so grateful for them, and you know, I told my dad at the beginning of the season that right before the season started, I told him I was going to win a national title, and so, you know, I did it again.
Deep down, you knew.
Always, never doubted.
Congratulations.